Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Coins Alert channel. This is Rich making another movie about XRP today, as always. Today we're going to talk about XRP. I hope everyone is having a great day, no matter where they are in the world. This is the one-day chart again. Right now we're at $2.65. The price of XRP goes down a little today. You can also see it on the 7th day. And right away, people are saying that alt season is once again being pushed back. Do not believe that. I still think that XRP will make a huge move by the end of the month. It only needs some good news. We are still following Bitcoin too. We will eventually be able to separate from Bitcoin, and XRP will have a great run. Don't do anything until it happens. In the past 24 hours, whales bought 62.3 million XRP. Do you want to buy this dip? If you sell XRP when the price drops, as I already said, the whales will buy it. They are buying while you are selling. They know what's going to happen. Also, I already said that February is the beginning of every season. One piece of good news is enough. MEMX, the U.S. Securities Exchange, has asked the SEC to add the XRP ETF to its list of goods-based trusts. Also, check out who they're teamed up with. There are some big names there, like BlackRock, Bank of America, Charles Schwab, JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs, Morgan Stanley, Fidelity, and Wells Fargo. But did you know that there are more than 5,000 XRP ETFs, ETPs, and other products? And the list shows different types such as XRP, EER, and more. This is the whole list. You could also check this out. This list goes on and on. A lot of these, though, are just sitting there awake right now. As soon as we have rules in place, I think they'll start to pick up speed. Once rules are put in place, things will move very quickly. That's why I stress it. A lot of people play that down. They act like it won't matter, but it will. What do you think will happen to all the joke coin money? It will move into these cryptocurrencies that are based on value. This area will never be the same again after the memes are gone. For the first time ever, PeerSys technology has fully integrated the XRP system with the EVM using Axelar for DevNets. Axelar will make the XRP Ledger blockchain work with other blockchains. This has been on my mind for a while now. I believe that when everything is fully set up and running, that will be a very important moment for XRP and the XRP Ledger. As things happen there, I'll let you know. This post by Tokenizer was great. You can't just make a payment tool and start competing with XRP and XLM. You can't just make an L1 and think of it as competing with HBAR or Algo. That's not all that's valuable. It's about what and who is behind the network. It has years and years of support and use that can never be duplicated. A copy of something. All of these big banks around the world use and connect to Ripple. Stellar is a leader in global payments with partners like Stripe, MasterCard, and even the UN. Hedera's executive council is made up of some of the world's biggest companies and institutions. The smartest people in cryptography and quantum computing work together to build Algorand's strong network. You can't just copy and paste these things and make them over and over again. I've been trying to say that for a long time. When a new coin comes out, people immediately say, that's the con, that's the XRP killer, that's going to be huge soon. It's not easy though. And in that film from yesterday, big tech companies are the biggest threat to blockchain and banks, but they won't just make something that competes with XRP, XLM, XBAR, Algo, or XDC. These webs have been getting bigger for years. There is no way to change the rails that Ripple has set up around the world right now. Those are the tracks that XRP will follow. It will happen soon. That's why you don't pay attention to the FUD or the stories that other small players make up. A lot of people say this will be used more than XRP or will take the place of XLM, but that's not true. Pay attention. Today is the first day of paying back FTX. BTC and other cryptocurrencies will get $18 billion. This is very big. There are two ways to look at this now. This money is known by everyone. A lot of this money is going to come back into this space. In that case, the prices of these coins should start to go through the roof. But will this be an event that sells news? Because people think it will happen. You can expect them to sell some of their crypto. Most likely, that's what they plan to do, make money and buy back in. That's why everyone says this is so positive, but it usually turns out to be bearish. I think a lot of that money will come back into crypto though. The SEC is being looked into by Doge for fraud, abuse, and waste. It's high time. You already know that the SEC was full of dishonesty. It happened with Gary Gensler. It's happened even more with Jay Clayton. Then there's Bill Hinman. Once more, though, Ripple and Elon share one thing. Jay Clayton of the SEC sued both of them. Yes, the US SEC did sue Elon Musk while Jay Clayton was head of the SEC. For example, on September 27th, 2018, the SEC sued Musk saying that his tweets about taking Tesla private were fraudulent acts that affected the stock market. At the time, Musk said on Twitter that he had secured funding to take Tesla private at $420 per share. The SEC said this was false and misleading, which caused major market disruption and had an effect on the price of Tesla's stock. This is the same Jay Clayton who sued Ripple before leaving the SEC in December 2020. For the past 4 years, Gary has only kept the case going and tried to slow down XRP and Ripple. That was a good thing because it let a lot of people get a good amount of XRP while the prices were low. Ripple and Elon, on the other hand, share many traits. There are many things that connect them. That's why I've always said I think X payments will probably use XRP. Which cryptocurrency has been the best over the long term? And as you can see, XRP got the most votes, 178,803. Supporters of blockchain said this shows that big names in the world are against XRP. Take a look at the value. You know about business and people. People are trying to take your market share, which makes competitors worry and attack. Instead, join the fight for XRP. A lot of people said they voted for Bitcoin because they think it will hold its value. I also used proof to show that the institutions now see XRP as a good way to keep value. I believe that story is changing about Bitcoin. Stores still see it as a way to keep money safe. Institutions have a different view of Bitcoin. So they always say, I chose Bitcoin because it's digital gold. But soon, tokenized gold will be able to run on all of these other networks. That will change the story about Bitcoin being like gold. Going forward, the stories about Bitcoin don't look good. Right now, too, the excitement about Bitcoin is at an all-time high. Plus, they really dislike XRP because they think it will be a big threat to Bitcoin. They know that smart money will leave Bitcoin and put a lot of it in XRP. But this is why you can't fight with Bitcoin maxis. This jerk is brainwashing them right now. Michael Saylor makes his 21 Bitcoin rules public. What do you think about these rules? I'm not even going to read them. Not a single one of them makes any sense. Of the 21 that are there, only 3 make sense. The rest is just plain dumb. It's like B for Bitcoin, not BOT. Bitcoin can be used by anyone. Figure out how to think in Bitcoin. BTC changes you, not the other way around. These are the stories he tells, and these people believe them. They enjoy it. Now you know why. You can't convince them that Bitcoin is a good idea. Moving forward doesn't look good. It will be tokenized and run on these other networks in the end. You could buy something that will move Bitcoin, something that has a real world use and solves a problem. So why the hell would anyone buy Bitcoin? However, I tried to talk to Bitcoin maxis more than once, and each time they told me I needed to study Bitcoin more. To understand what Bitcoin is, you need to spend 14 hours studying it. Like, listen up, I did look it over. It does 7 transactions per second, which tells me that most people will never use it. And as the new banking system grows, it will become useless. I also like XRP. I love XRP, but I always told you to spread your money around. It's not just XRP. I always told you to keep some XLM, XDC, and HBAR. QNT is going to be huge. It will be much bigger than Bitcoin could ever hope to be. When I say it's a 6-figure possession, I'm being safe. According to QNT, they are expected to reach $1 million at some point in the future. There is that kind of power behind it. It's kind of like Bitcoin, but much more useful. That's how I see it. In another movie, I'll talk more about QNT. But that's what you have to deal with. Because of this, when Trump talked about a strategic reserve, these people went crazy because it wasn't just Bitcoin. The price of XRP is going up. What do you think will happen when it really starts to break out? It's going to be complete chaos, I can tell you that. Some people are still going to say that XRP is a bad coin. They will still say it's garbage even after it goes over $10, $20, $30, or $40. Bitcoin is not it. You will make a lot more money with your XRP, though, than you ever could with Bitcoin. Because when XRP does go off, it's going to be amazing. Wait until it does, though, and be patient and hopeful. Let's get rich together. That being